We were in cabin A416 on the low deck 12, and this is a mini suite. When you walk through the door, you have the little entranceway, classic for a cruise ship, but almost immediately when you get through the door, you have a right turn here to the closet area. This closet, this is the last night of our cruise, so I have used every bit of this, so I know, I like to do it on the last night so I can tell you the tricks and what have you. But we have plenty of hangers for all of our clothes. We did try to pack a little light since we are in Alaska, so we didn't do a lot of dress clothes. We try to rewear certain shirts and pants with tops and stuff to keep our load light for the airplane ride. But tons and tons of room. We have plenty of room, plenty of hangers. And in this closet, tons of shelves, as you can see all the way down there, that there's plenty of room for stuff in here. I didn't use half of it. I think I had a couple of things sitting up here. I gave my husband a couple shelves. I took a couple shelves, and then we had a shelf left over for just, extra stuff. So, as you turn and go back into the rest of the cabin, you have it made up as a king bed. Tons of mirrors. I love this whole mirror. There's a mirror here that you can use when you're getting ready over here in the closet. There is a mirror here that you can use if you want, like if you have a teenager with you or just you and you're fighting with the bathroom. You can do your makeup here. Mirror there, mirror there. So tons of mirrors, which makes the room feel even bigger than it is. And this room had plenty of room. We never felt crowded whatsoever. But yeah, the king bed was super, super comfortable. We slept great in it. I love the pillows because they're soft. My husband hated the pillows because they were soft. He likes a hard pillow. I like a soft pillow. So that's to your preference. If you like a harder pillow, you might have to ask for one or, bring one with you. But I did also ask for a blanket the very first day at sea, because I wanted to nap on the couch, and with it being Alaska, it was cold. So also, I ended up using this on the balcony a lot when we were outside watching the glaciers and the scenic cruising and all that. So if you call your cabin steward, they will bring you an extra blanket. Moving on over here to the desk area, I used this. I had my straightening iron plugged in here. Used the hair dryer every night. The hair dryer worked great. Had no problems with it. My hair's, on the thin side, but it still, I thought it worked great. My husband uses the CPAP plug-in right here. Didn't have to use an extension cord at all, so he slept on this side of the bed so that he could have access to the outlets right here, which there was two outlets right here, so that's great. Of course, beside the beds, this is an older ship, so it would have been nice to have some USB ports so I could plug my phone up and used it for alarm clock over here, but I just had to get out of the bed and turn it off. Buttons to turn off all the lights in the cabin, so you don't have to get out of bed. You can do it from bed. Then on this section, tons of shelf space on this side. We have 2 shelves over here, 2 shelves here we put stuff. We have 2 more shelves. We kind of kept the top shelves for our charging, because we did have a lot of cameras and video stuff going, because it was Alaska and we were wanting to capture every single moment of it. But anyhow, this kind of became a catch-all as we came through the door. We'd put our binoculars here. Papers would kind of go there, and then I would organize them down here. I would keep the stuff that goes to garbage in here, and then I'd put the Princess Patters on the top shelf so I could get easy access to them if I wanted to look at something in the Princess Patter. We did get room service. They have not picked up our room service tray yet. Nice table in the middle that we did use a lot for room service, because we are in Alaska, and we spent a lot of time on our balcony looking at the scenery and stuff, so we did utilize room service probably 4 times, maybe 5. Especially for coffee. We got coffee delivered quite a bit. Couch is a really good size. The first 2 pillows come off and it pulls out into a bed. So that whole section is a bed. And then the third section is not. So that way you can have the bed made, but actually sit right here. So that makes it convenient. So that way you still have a place to sit if you have this bed pulled out for 2 other occupants. So this cabin does hold 4 people. Speaking of balconies, it does have this extra chair. We got stuff in it ready to leave tomorrow, so there is a chair. There is a chair underneath there. But going out to the balcony, there is this balcony. I chose this room because of this balcony, because it does stick out from the other cabins. I don't know if you can see that. See where how the other balconies tier. We are kind of out here from the ship, so we had a great view coming into fjords and the glaciers and stuff. So we had this kind of whole area of viewing. It was actually really great. The only downside is the wind that comes this direction hits you straight on, so it can get chilly when you're not going fast and you're doing like right now this speed that we went a lot, so that helps. It's fine out here. It feels wonderful right now. But and by the way, it's 11 o'clock at night and it's still this daylight. The balcony did come with 2 chairs, 2 footrests, and a table. So like I said, we use this balcony a lot on this cruise. We loved it. I did fail to mention while I was in here that there's tons of drawer space. There's 2 drawers here on the desk. There's 2 drawers beside of the bed, one side of the bed, and there's 2 more drawers on the other side of the bed. I just put socks and underwears in those 2, mine on one side and my husband's on the other, so that way we knew where it was at. There is 2 TVs, so we never really watched them both at the same time, but what made it nice was that if we was in this area, we could have the TV on and look at the map. We could watch TV. During the day, we were in Glacier Bay. They had a commentary with the park rangers, so we turned this TV up so we could hear out there. And there's some nights that we would lay in bed and watch TV on this one. So we had access to television no matter where we're at in the cabin. All right, let's go into the bathroom now. The bathroom is off the closet area. So when you walk into the closet, to the right is the bathroom. This bathroom it's large for a cruise bathroom, I think. And please overlook, I took a shower and the room steward hasn't come in yet to give us new towels. But the bathtub is huge. The water pressure was great. It stayed hot. My husband said the first night that this clung to him, but he said the second night he put the water spray more towards it and it kind of blew out instead of blowing in. So that's the trick on that. I did have a hard time getting the stopper to stay in or stay up showering, so I just pulled it out because the water was not draining, so I had to do that. Plenty of shelf space. I barely even used any of the shelf space because I do have a hanging suitcase, the little zipper things that I just hang here and keep most of our stuff in it, so I don't have to utilize the shelves as much. But there was plenty of shelving, and there's tons of space on the bottom shelf too, so if that's not enough space there's room down here to put stuff. I would end up throwing our dirty clothes up there as we showered and then would take them out and organize them. But tons of room here, plenty of space, big bathtub, pretty big bathroom for a cruise ship. Like I said, we did this cabin for our Alaskan cruise. We wanted a little bit bigger cabin because we knew we would be spending a lot of time, or more time than normal, in our cabin because we had 2 days of glacier viewing and tons of scenic cruising. Even when we were not in Glacier Bay, just that we were out trying to whale watch, trying to see the wildlife, see the scenery. So we chose to upgrade a little bit bigger to the mini suite, and we're really glad we did because it gave us so much room in this stateroom. So, but if you have any questions, just leave a comment below, and I will be glad to answer them. If you would like to see the rest of my cruise videos from this Alaskan cruise, subscribe and like this video, and check out the rest of my Alaskan cruise videos, plus the tons of others I already have posted. But happy cruising, and I will see you next time.